Okay. Can I see my own stream on this? Well, he's not part of the stream manager. Hello. I am live, right? That doesn't seem to think so. Can I see my own stream on this? There we go. So if I go in here. This is active. If I go in here. Alright, well there's the audio. I can hear on the thing, but it's not showing the video. I just realized the problem maybe. Yeah, the video's probably over the... Yeah, that was the issue all along. Okay. Let's just see. Yeah, there we go. I really need to like look into what options OBS, like what, you know, bitrate and stuff OBS needs for like certain things. I think it's fine capturing at 60. Like I have it all still set for like 60 FPS capture. I mainly say this because this is running at 1080p 120. I might need this. Well, not need it. Just be done with it. Oh, okay. No, yeah, no, this is still showing me in the background. Excellent. The only viewer is probably me. Without all these buttons so far, I might as well let this run. So, like, like, to configure the game, you have to use a little out-of-game options menu thing. That's very slow and laggy. It's actually not that long. It's very slow and laggy because there's none of it in here while I'm here. Come on, Sega. I feel like I remember more or less everything, but we'll leave it on in case there's anything I haven't, because I have not played Generations in like... No. Actually, I think actually legitimately coming into 10 years. Maybe. And there was always a backup for this one at least. If this didn't work out, and it does, there's mild concerns. I had initial concerns it wouldn't recognize the Xbox One controller, but it does. It just maps up to the 360 perfectly fine, which you might go, well, yeah, but, you know, you can never be too sure. Stereoscopic 3D. God. Remember when that was a whole thing? There's stereoscopic 3D monitors and everything. Oh, Lord. But yeah, the little options thing for like configuring everything out of the game was extremely laggy. It defaulted to like 4K 120, but then also turned all settings down to low for some reason, or just it defaulted them to low out of exists, like out of, you know, low or high, or just on or off. Hello, Hammer. Yeah, look at. I think that's meant to be question marks. That's a bit. Oh, that didn't go so well. We'll not be getting Green Hill in Act 1 done in like fucking 1 minute. But you know. Okay, maybe I will just turn them off. I don't need that level. Come on now. I can't sort that here. Well, balls. Alright, I can just do it with that instead of ducking and hitting A like you did in fucking Sonic 2. I'm sorry, my instincts, they kick in, you see. If I was all high path, we wouldn't be doing this, but, you know. Why did you just not do it? Because it's a hold, it's not a mash. The other way is mash. Alright, that's why I prefer doing it that way. It just feels better to mash it. The hold is easily more convenient and everything, it just feels better to mash it. You can kinda mash it. Oh lord. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn you off at the first chance I get. I should have turned it off from the beginning because I don't think it's gonna tell me anything critical. I wish I was a thing, yeah. In those fabled days. I will say it's nuts watching it at the... Yeah, this is the thing I mentioned in Colors. Generation scoring is extremely generous, so it's actually pretty casual to get S ranks. You just have to not die, which is actually pretty easy. So the gameplay is 120, but the engine and stuff isn't. Which I want to say engine, the cutscenes and stuff aren't, which makes sense. You won't be seeing the 120, you'll be seeing the 60. But, you know. Is Twitch even allow 120 streaming? I don't think YouTube allows 120 balls either, actually.
He'll be here any second.
Hey guys,
It might, I just haven't seen them, but...
Having a party or something? Surprise!
There's like a fuzziness to the FMV.
You guys.
It's rendered for like fucking Xbox 360 and PS3. And it doesn't get upscaled on my significant TV.
To surprise you.
You totally got
Kick
me this
for
time.
Sonic
I
is
had
just
no
destroying
idea.
Amy.
Yeah, right. Happy birthday, Sonic. Hope you like this.
Like it? I love it.
I like that they wrapped the chili dog.
What?
Sonic, what's that?
Turn its way out.
What's it doing?
Hey, not cool.
Help us!
That's what happens when you don't touch a ring before you get bonked. That's what you became a werewolf in the first place. Gnarly. All that chili, it just builds up.
Where am I?
Ah, welcome to the void. Fuck, it is a treat saying this on 120 FPS. It was like, I don't think it was even 60 on PS3 when I originally played it, and now I'm like, you know, all over the place. Also, you can just do this here in the thing, just infinite boost. I love it. It's so nice. Anyway. Yeah, I think they're fucked up, which is a bit, I don't know why they're fucked up, but they are fucked up. Anyway, Sonic, modern Sonic plays, you know, like a refined version of recent games. I could do that, or I could just fucking boost. Ah, just go for it. You have your stomp from the start. You have, you know, probably the best version of the boost gauge and stuff. The best controls of any of them. It just goes. Oops. That's right. This is just flip the stick for trick combos. Just trick out the rainbow rings. Ooh. I remember where the speed traps are, mostly. Mostly, not entirely. Not entirely. I tried the double jump like color. Whoops. We'll get there. Yeah, homing attack is on A. There's no double jump to interfere with it. Or rather, or for it to interfere with the double jump. Oh, no, just didn't make that jump. It's fine. It's slower, but again, you know. Generations is extremely generous with scoring. Like, it's super easy to score. This will tell you these from like a mile off, so it's hard for you to get tricked by most things, at least early on. Oh, it just looks so good. Oh, it just looks so good. Louis, your food's downstairs. What's up, player? You love to see it. When I inevitably die on later levels, like, you know, Crisis City, that'll be very funny. But for now, you know, it is pretty easy to just S-rank the entire thing. Like, I think on my first time playing, I got like S-ranks on all but one stage. And that stage was Crisis City. That was modern Sonic anyway. As classic Sonic, there was like 2 more because I remember dying on Planet Wisp as well. As a classic Sonic.
Thanks, Sonic. I thought I was dead.
Thanks, Snoik.
Floating without a body in a black limbo. I'm gonna have nightmares for weeks.
Bothering the kitty cat. It is odd that Sonic doesn't speak in these little reaction scenes as either Sonic.
Where's that place we were just in? Awfully familiar.
Snoik and Chows. Chows.
Something sucked all the life and color out of it.
Dynamic duel.
No stranger than rescuing genies in magic books or saving aliens in an interstellar amusement.
Secret Rings is canon.
I'm more concerned about finding our friends.
Hey, Sonic, I saw something over there in the distance. Like buildings, but they look weird.
That might be a good place to check out. I'll be back soon.
Hi.
Wow, you weren't kidding when you said soon. I thought you already left.
Classic Sonic never speaks. He just mimes. If I remember right, like, if you did that, the funnier way to do things is modern first, then classic, because classic has just funnier animations for reacting to people, and everyone has lines for reacting to classic Sonic looking different. So I think that's just the way we'll do it. And is there settings over here? There's a shop. Was it these settings? No. Okay, thank you. That is nice though. You can just LBRB across all of these. This is just the records room, isn't it? Yeah. Do I have to go to the title screen to do settings? I may have to. It's nice and fast at least, so. Cease this. Though I will regret that when I come into something I forget. Imagine if it didn't need a loading screen and it could just be seamless. That's what we need the power of the SSD for. Welcome to the void. Remember, if you have like a ton of boost and like some later skills, you can just boost over that ramp. You can see there's like a red ring in that corner, and you can just boost straight over it and fucking like skip the entire first chunk of the level intentionally. I've done that once when I was trying for like, you know, trying to be fancy at records and stuff, and it was fucking wild. That's the shit I'm thinking of. Red rings and colors are still here. You don't need them for anything but like unlockables instead of not even just like supersonic. Supersonic's back in the plot. So, you know. Who cares? Well, me when I was getting the platinum on PS3, but you know. Oh, hey, I got one anyway. Didn't jump. Rip. Because, you know, double jump, you can't do the infinity jump here, but, you know, why would you? It's a chemical plant. The whole idea is you live in terror. When you boost, though, you do drift towards the top in low water, which is really fun. Whoops. It was in fact intentional. Faster pass if you're that wee bit daring where you're not holding boost as much as I am and can actually react to things you can jump onto as you pass. Once we get to this bit, I think there is you. Shit. Barely missed it. That'll get you a bit of a shortcut. You basically skip this whole run bit here, but yeah. More speed. This is the good shit. See, the best thing about like seeing if I can like set all these up for streaming and stuff is that now I know I just have access to 60 FPS Sonic Unleashed and 120 FPS Sonic Generations very easily. Because anytime I want, I can just come in here and just smack the boost button forever, the way I've wanted for a long time. It's good to have that confirmed.
Sonic!
Tails!
This chemical plant feels familiar. I'd never forget a smell like this. And that pink water.
He's got
makes me
bad
really
memories.
nervous for some reason.
You're right, Tails. This place is giving me days.
If I remember right, he has a little line crack about like how he doesn't remember Green Hill because he wasn't there for Sonic 1. But he remembers this one. Okay, the stage titles are just fucked up on the start screen for some reason. Oop. When you beat the game, and maybe if you get enough red rings, I forget what the unlock conditions are, you can unlock the homing attack for Classic Sonic, which is really funny. It actually works pretty well unless you tear through stuff pretty quickly. Whoops. You can probably see which levels, which versions of the levels I remember more than others. I just went backwards, I think, yeah. It's fine. Actually, maybe it's just because of the higher frame rate than what I'm used to, but he does feel like he moves a lot faster than I remember. Oh yes, I remember this sequences like this from the Mega Drive original. I remember feeling so proud when I finally could get them done consistently, when I was like 5. Sound effects all being identical was really nice though. Oh, shit. We're gonna hear Doom music. We might hear Doom music. Yeah, we're gonna hear Doom music. But not that Doom music. The other Doom music. Now we're fine. I kinda hit like the success of the formula thing here, where they wanted slower levels that they could, you know... No, sort of slower levels, where they, you know, they could add to gameplay, make things, you know, make more use of the environment they build up, design, and all that. But, you know... Playing classic Sonic can move slower, people love that, everything's fine. But at the same time, it's like, you know... I do just think modern is better. I do just think the sheer speed of modern, like being like fast reaction tests and just, hey, if you know what you're doing, you can just do mad speed through. Oh, cutscene having issues. What do you think modern just works out better?
Thank you, Sonic. Wow, you look younger every day. What's your secret?
He doesn't need secrets.
Sonic!
He has eternal life. Remember, in there will be a friend. Well, not a friend. And there will be our Sonic CD rep, which is funny because, you know, yeah, no, not even he does. Sorry, wrong one. This one. He didn't quite touch the ground. Deadly speed traps. Wow. Pit traps. You will die here. A lot better executed than Sonic Colored Ultimate's death pit warning. Oop. It's the higher path, it's fine. It just kind of lets you skip a little bit. Balls. Only attack is a bit cheeky, but it's fine. Please. Please. get up this. Didn't mean to double tap. Okay, no, not that. I was about to go rip. No, this is a safe place. You need to hit that switch. Please. Oh god. I'm ruining myself. Yeah, if he don't get there in time, he blocks that path off for me. The fiend. Whoop. Didn't boost, it's fine. Well, not boost, it didn't homing attack. Or it didn't jump to homing attack. Hello, Medley. Oh god. Don't touch me. You're kind of a gift in the Steam app on my phone. For reason the app doesn't actually show you the game, just a message. That's very weird. Fucking, what are you doing, Val? You have a gift, but you can't know what it is. You will never know what it is. Your kind of gift waits for you on Discord, Medley. Just got home 40 minutes ago. Hey. Just in time. We're at the blob eating things and getting bigger. I suppose actually that could work as well. But no, it was in fact Soul Nomad and the World Eaters. If you have enough momentum, you can probably make that, but... I just prefer the mash way, honestly. Oop. Oh, that works out, actually. Nope, not enough momentum. Please. Ooh. I don't know what it is, but even in here where they're distinctly more cartoony, something about these like robots flying onto the guns to seem more, I don't know, I guess sinister than the regular Eggman robots. I don't know, maybe it's just Three and Knuckles aesthetic. They are very good design. Ooh. Okay, I didn't need to go down and touch it. Excellent. Oh, alright, these things. What way do you want me to turn this? This way? Okay, let's need to kick it off a bit. Here we go. Pop it. Yeah, Miniori. I'm really bad at using this. Miniori using making like actual characters as well was really fun. Doing that reminds me of like the thing other generations other thing, the submissions. That's gonna be a trip. Yeah, I do remember Mecha Sonic, actually. That's sort of the thing I was thinking about, I suppose. It really did have more edge than 1 and 2. Because that guy just was a bit distinctly hardcore of what was meant to be like a Sonic clone robot. It was fucking like weird visor, hell spikes, giant shape, and mad moves. He fucking like rocketed towards you and everything. He existed to terrify children, he did. Come on. Do love the spectacle. Free of most of the annoying chores. I got a dishwasher for Christmas. Yeah, good shit. You're free. Free of the most annoying of chores. You know, provided it does everything properly. But it should, God willing. The only thing is, it will probably be a bit energy hungry. But that's not a concern. Well, you know, not a concern for an energy bill thing, then you're fine. KTE.
Thanks, Sonic. You did a good job back there. Hey, did you gain weight?
Oh. He will not feel insecure in his own body until he grows taller. Submissions. Knuckles subconsciously believes that he's always taller than Sonic, so he doesn't realize. What's up, buddy? I like how you jump back. He's got a dick like a chainsaw, he'll cut you in half. This remix of like Stardust Speedway is nuts though. Look at him go. Oop. It's the fucking crash. Leave it, let them pop. He just fucking rolls in like your fucking speed shit. This is like the sheer speed you're moving. Eat shit. Oh. You got one hit in, but fuck you. Die. Punt, explode, gone, bye. Modern proportions upgrades from this. Is the modern Metal Sonic with the modern proportions upgrade from this one, or was it a new one? I don't know, it might be a new one, probably, no an Eggman. After he, you know, this one failed and got destroyed for his failures. Pardon me. Yeah. didn't let him perish. Remember right? Yeah. The other really cool thing Generations did was the skill system, because it let them do shit like this. Fit the water shield back into stuff without having to design the entire game around it. You know, it's mostly pretty compatible, but you don't need it for anything. It's just an extra. You can't, if you unlock the skill, you can just bring the water shield into levels. Gives, you know, you have the bounce that makes you super bouncy. You just go drifting. You can breathe underwater. You can go through water stuff without a care. Like the fire and electric shields, also from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, are in here somewhere. I think later on. Yeah, one of them's Crisis City. I forget where the electric shield is. Yeah. Nope. Okay, you can't jump through fire. I was curious. It's like, wait, iron water, would that work, or is it, you need to bounce over it? You need to bounce over it. It also basically is classic Sonic the Stomp that modern Sonic has, which is very useful. I would argue more useful for classic Sonic in a number of ways. Whoops. The only thing is, these are on strict time limits. Hello, Evan. Sonic's generalizations. He is a bastard like that. Yeah, this thing, for whatever reason. Grab the key, hit that, and then you have to like fucking chase it. I forget if it must just be, yeah, it's 2 per act. I think as either Sonic you need to do 1 each per act. So, given that up, we'll probably do like 2 moderns here just to balance it out. Race against Tails in his airplane.
It's a race to the finish.
I suppose this was a good pick. Because it has one of the best remixes in the game. Let's wait for it. Really should turn the music. It's on desktop audio, so it should be louder than usual, actually. There it is. It's a really good remix. They're using fucking Sega Saturn commercial stuff in, like, clips from like Sega Saturn commercials and the E3 revealing shit in at the start, and it's like, oh, that's just so good. Get fucked, Tails. Get fucked, Tails. Don't know why I didn't react there for a bit. Yeah, Chris came back, tried. He managed to find someone at like 3:30 AM his time, gave him the thing, but then they just didn't hand it in, so he couldn't get the stuff. I haven't watched that VOD yet, and I'm kind of afraid to, because it is just deep suffering that I don't know I would want to drink of. Actually, maybe it's only, yeah, no. Maybe it's only 1 challenge each, I don't know. I forget. But we have 2 of the keys, so fuck it. Wait, what do you desire? Oh, okay. Just reacting to getting fucking owned. Out of curiosity. Do any of these yet? There's some. Yeah, there's Aqua Shield unlocked. Some of these are pretty good. This one will get me killed. This one is very fun to have, especially if you want to go for like speed shit. Actually, wait, hang on. Athleticism, if I remember, is really good. Yeah, give me that shit. Firebreak is also really good. I think if it's just hit a button or hit back, but for now, we're just gonna go with athleticism. Sonic R isn't a really hated game. I remember I had it on one of either a PS2 or GameCube game collection, I think, and I quite enjoyed it. It was, you know, it felt actually very good when you got up to speed. It was a bit janky in some ways, and yeah, I wasn't great, but it felt good at speed. Like some of the time anyway, and yeah, the music was banging. It was just really good music. Extremely good music. Oh yeah, this is a weird one, I remember, right?
I'll handle the treasure hunting. Press the Y button when you need me.
So like,
Leave it to me.
fucking like Knuckles coins. More gorgeous music picks in this though. Yeah. It's helping him find his stash, like he's some sort of fucked up squirrel. That's what we call a big hole. Time save. Oop. I probably just hit Y at that and did light speed dash, but you know, wasn't thinking. Oops. It's fine though. Yeah, these are all just one, which is helpful, but will eat more time than it's worth getting all of them. Yeah, I think so. It sounds like a 3D Blast song, certainly. Oh, I guess this would have to be Saturn, because otherwise it would be like, oh, we remixed a 3D Blast song just for... And they do remix some stuff for side missions before. We did just hear that glorious, fucking Sonic R remix. There's some they probably wouldn't. Oh, crazy. Some games get more respect than others, basically. You then have to complete the level when you have enough stuff. We can now go fight the boss. Oh wait, hang on. So this is gonna be new to me, because I didn't have this DLC on PS3. This is Casino Night from Sonic 2. It was made as a DLC level, and then I forget what the conditions to get it was, but it wasn't generally sold, I don't think. Oh, he's not on consoles. But you know. It's pinball. Oops. I'm bad at pinball, by the way. I actually thought it was going to be like, you know, you do control Sonic directly. It's sort of like a spinball thing more than pinball. It's been, actually not fun as it is to do Casino Night like this, it really should have been a spinball level. At least with the spinball, like, Toxic Key, which is in this game. It's used for another for a different side mission. Bye. know what's happening? Please tell me. My fridge is completely full. Yeah. Yeah, it's literally just pinball. I think, yeah, it's just the same either way. There's a fun little DLC thing, I guess, that's neat. So, hey. Probably would have preferred if it was Sonic's pinball. I do like it changes to a slow version of the boss's theme when you stand outside it. So you just go like, who is this? And you hear the music and you know the music, you're like, oh fuck. This one is a classic Sonic boss. Because it's from Sonic 2. Sonic, come on now. You have rings this time.
Take a good look at yourself, Sonic.
Dr. Eggman.
I love Sonic 2, it's probably my favorite of the 2D Sonics. Not giving you any rings for the entire final level is just... like, why on earth would you do that? Why on earth would you just be like, nah, no rings for you, game over at this point. No using Supersonic, which you would have busted your balls to get. There he is. Fucking music though. I don't think catching is the issue here, my good sir. Oh, whoops.
I will flatten you.
Get away. Stomp over. I think it is just dodge until he jumps over. Yeah. Turn around. There we go. That's a good question. He may not actually be Death Egg Robot if he's not on the Death Egg. He may just take on the name of his location. In his reach, no. Please, no. Nope. There we go. Bonk. Music goes into speed death mode. Yeah, that was too low. Fans, help. Oh, too close. Back over here. And bonk. Sonic of Christmas back. Fuck, I should have done that. I should have done a Christmas Carol name. Rafters after Christmas, but it still would have worked. And the Sonic of Christmas future is his forces. just shy, no rings. But A rank. So if you don't die, the perfect bonus always gives you just an automatic upgrade to your current grade, just like flat jump up to the next one. You can't get S without it, but that's about like the only scoring trick that the generation has. Well, scoring constraint, I guess. Another trick. I guess for now, Metal Sonic would just be Future Sonic. Unless Sonic like transforms again, like within the next few years, then that will be the Sonic of Christmas Future. Punch a bomb and a blue helium starts slowly rolling up your extended robot arm.
I can't believe there's 2 of me.
Damn.
I think I figured it out.
By the way, Tiny Tails is here.
Doubles of us?
And given Tails is like 11, that means Tiny Tails is like 5.
We're traveling through time and space.
How did this happen?
Tiny Tails is cute.
Something to do with that big
He's a
thing
little
that just
baby.
kidnapped Eggman. It sounds like the same thing that kidnapped your friends. I mean our friends. You know what I mean.
Don't talk.
Where'd it go?
We need to find that thing, and fast.
I think technically everything from this point on is now like in the future for classic Sonic, so this is all complete unknowns to him, whereas like modern Sonic is like, oh yeah, I remember this shit. Green. That's true. You probably just forget it the second it happens. Or, no, it's Y. Or it should be Y. I remember there's a thing you can jump on the second you boost out of here. Yeah, it's real. I didn't hit the button, but we survived. It's fine, it's cool. Oh god. It's not fine or cool. I'm annoyed enough that I'm going to quit the stage and go back in. I wonder what it's doing to like make it's like it's fucking like printing wingdings. What's going on? Yeah, no, not enough. Fuck it. Doesn't matter. So we can just nope, didn't have a minute. It's fine. So Lightspeed Dash is introduced in this level. This is from Sonic Adventure 1, where the Lightspeed Dash and also the homing attack actually got their starts. So I remember at the Lightspeed Dash actually came into things oddly very late. You can also just use the boost if you're like, you know, me and a fucking idiot. You can also get over boost. Just land because I don't want to fuck with that. Because I want to run up buildings. Why did you turn around? Why did you turn around? I'm gonna be that guy. Damn it, I'm gonna claim those S ranks. I'm not gonna do it for all. Once we get to like Crisis City, that's the part where I'll just start taking the L's. But for ones like that, I'm just like, no, fuck off. Oop. Too late. They're 4 seconds faster. That's the other thing. On replays, it tells you how fast and like how, you know, how much time you lost or gained versus your previous time hitting that checkpoint in your last run, which is really lovely for when you want to, like, you know, do best times on levels, but will also drive you insane on replays. Pardon me. Here we go. It's the shot from Sonic Adventure. Alright, you can drift here and there's like a side thing you can run down, but I basically never got it even when I was going for like best time runs for like not S ranks, but like other stuff. I forget if it was needed it for a trophy or it was just personal preference. Drifting is now also an RT instead of B, which is really nice. It just feels better. Ow. You know, I'm still bad at it though. I'm better at it than Unleashed in Colors, but I'm still not great. Ah, fuck it, I'm not resetting again. I am far more risky now than I was when I played back on PS3. Yeah, okay, I remember that. I think there's a trophy, achievement, whatever, for not getting hit by a car here. I could be wrong about that. Or maybe that's in a certain side mission. There's a side mission that's like avoid traffic. Fuck. Song says don't play in traffic. And then he does it anyway. Because fuck you. Still need to play Ignite. Let's see. Finished my reverie of Shovel Knight, one run of Spectre, one of King. I still need to play Ignite. I'll probably get into Soul Knight after I finish this other game I have on Steam. I need to go. I also need, like, well, I've played Shovel Knight base. I need to go, like, play any of the other campaigns they released. I think Shadow's a bit more contentious. This one's because Play Ignite is a bit hard to control if you don't know a certain trick, or if you're careless as fuck, of course. See every double jump after bomb jumps. I'll see if I remember this. If the car is moving, Sonic has no recourse. It doesn't matter what speed he's moving at, the car will destroy him because he is a being of flesh, whereas cars are unfeeling monstrosities of metal. Twilight Princess, Kingsfield 3, a reason to download the ROM. Nice. You can jump on those balloons and get mod boosts, but, you know, I don't have the reaction for that. At least not quite remembering that they're there, until after I've seen them. By so memorable, it's just because I can see it like a second after I should have jumped and been like, ah yes, that's what I meant to do. I just feel nervous about a homing attack, you know what I mean? Most people go like, oh, I can't home my attack properly. It's like, no, the homing attack is the fucking like life-saving tool half the time. Little Sonic will get maimed by traffic. But even as a child, he played in traffic. He knew no fear. Yep. Should have had power brick. Fuck the police. Destroy them. Ooh. That Chow in Space cartoon. It was nice to finally make good on that cosmic background joke after all this time. What can you say? Why'd you make it? Yeah, I know. Maybe in Frontiers. They're not gonna do it in Frontiers either. Let's just be real. They're not gonna do it in Frontiers either. But they could. They're not going to. But they could. Finally. I don't know why they just don't want to do it again. They know people crave it. Boom. I, for the most part, prefer a lot of the modern versions, but I think like this is the one where it's like the modern and classic versions of Speed Highway, the remixes here in Generations, are actually very close. Like, you can make an argument either way, and I'd be like, yeah. They're both extremely good. Oops, that reminds me, because I just did that there. There is like a weird thing you can do in some levels where if you hold the control stick, I don't know if that patch is out, but at launch at least, on PA back in the day, you could hold, I say launch, it was also around for a while. You can hold like the control stick and while you're boosting or spin dashing in a certain way in a 2D segment, and you just you would just blast, like I think they even called it the blast effect. You would just basically super shot and break through level boundaries, and I accidentally did that once in Rooftop Run Act 1. So it was like classic Sonic where I just accidentally happened to do this and blasted from like the top of like the starting area all the way like 2 sections over. And that gave me my best time ever on that stage, but I could never do it again, and I, you know, cursed myself. Shaved like an entire minute off of the level time. But it also made replaying Act 1 of that depressing, because I could never beat my checkpoint times ever again. Monster Rancher was Chow and you race instead of battle. Honestly, you could just do the battle thing as well. That's like they're basically the same idea, honestly. Remember when Cream existed? She also acknowledges that your hair is spikes. I think she's the only person to ever do this. Remember her Chow? It was cheese, wasn't it? What's an S rank? Children don't know what S ranks are. Rouge. Rogue. So and the other one was Chocolate? Chocolate? That one was only in here as I remember, right? You can jump, but why would you? Just boost straight down the street. It doesn't matter. Don't use ramps, fuck you. Boost. Just keep boosting. It's fucking Stereoscopic, and it's a big long straightaway. Boost. Not ran out of boost at the worst possible moment. If you jump off them properly, you get to do tricks. But also you just get, you know, grinding. There we go. Just destroying the tram. The icon. Whoop. The iconic way. The real. Okay. Onto the robot. This is basically what I remember, like Cityscape being after a while. Please. Hey. Not in the building. Ooh. And I didn't get the red ring because I'm an emissary of chaos. I don't believe in anything. Oh, that's a bit poorly timed. More E3 than original. Yeah, I suppose so, yeah. Ooh. And now it's time. Here he is. Truck can just like activate rocket boosters too, so it can just make these mad jumps after you. It's got saw blades, which it didn't have before. Someone's up to some cheeky shenanigans here. Fucking look at it go, it flies now. Oh. And to think, slightly less property damage value than the actual place. Booze get wasted on it. I mean, that's basically the idea. Big long straightaway in these games, like, yeah, there's all sorts of like paths and stuff you could take, or you could just boost. If I remember right, there's a skill that gives you infinite boost meter, but you can't get any rings, so if you get hit, you die. I think that's what it did. That or that's another skill that's similar. And there is an infinite boost one though, and that was the greatest unlock I ever got in this, like in any of these games. Gun scientist. Yeah, I know. It could have just been attack. Like, it's not even subtle, because like, look at the size of it. It's the size of the buildings around it. You're like, it might as well be a tank at that point. For all like the subtlety and grace that it has. This is one I remember very well, because I quite like Stereoscopic one. Also another really good remix, although I do prefer Act 2 more. Yep. Why? Release button, there we go. Whoop. This is someone's house gone. Hello. It persists. I do love in this one though, it goes around the side and comes at you, like it's hunting you more actively. It's not just chasing this one who wants your blood. Like more than it has ever wanted your blood ever before. Oh, that's unfortunate. There we go. Fucking there it goes. And like it actually makes the space on it make the space on it makes sense. Like it releases robots, it just carries them in the back. It's a giant armored personnel carrier. Skateboard. You can get this as a skill, so you can start levels with the skateboard if you wanted. It's fun. Always sucked at Tony Hawk. Ah, well, fuck me then. Oops. Yep, it always sucked at Tony Hawk. There you go. There he is. Missing, have you seen these two? We actually have now. They're at it in Mania, weren't they? No, well actually yeah, no, Mac was also a reference to Mania, a guy like that. Like the illusionist robot. They made good on it, along with Help. That was unfortunate timing. He's coming back. Pretty cool. He'll just keep doing donuts here to destroy the host. That's not what you can do. Destroy the whole thing just to fucking get to you. Like, it hungers. It wants you dead. I do like it's visibly fucked up from doing that, though. Oh. Knack. This is a man of Europe. Pal region guy. Did he have a different name here? I forget. Or was it the other way around? I always thought he was just called Knack. Fang? Which one was which? I don't remember. I don't care. Oh, he's Fang in Americas. In which case, Knack is right. When he's scared of the predator, just styles everyone his skate skills and doesn't grab a weapon. Honestly, there should be one like that. Yeah, I know, because like the humanoid robots, like at least with Eggman's ones, you can see them doing things with their hands and feet, like they're operating machines that humans can do. Knack is right, the girl. Hello, Chris. Rouge is the first one to realize something's up. There's that detective brain at work. It's not the one I know. Okay. I didn't actually know that. I didn't know there was a different name in America. I just thought it was always fucking Knack. I think it's because I remember hearing something like Japan, or at least a lot of like corporate Japan, really doesn't like skateboarding stuff. But you could probably get away with doing it in like stories and stuff just fine. I'm pretty sure there's lots who do. Like some article about like dudes who are part of a, like, you know, I'm fine, like part of like some skateboarding group or whatever, and have to hide their identities. If their employers found it, they'd be fired. His full name is Fang the Sniper. Fucking American, man. It always has to come back to guns. Like, I know he has pop gun, but come on. Ooh, it's fine. That's why you can't just do that on any trail rings and generations. It has to be the glowing one. This is one that, like Alabat Day 1, there's sections where you just get the boost across open water, and if you go too far to either side, a giant, like, get off the wall, get off the wall. A giant, like, robot fish fin appears, and it will just fucking devour you if you go too far, you stay out of bounds for too long. Which is lightly terrifying if you were a child, I would imagine. Oh. I love it to have the hero's robot activation noises back for just for this level. It's just so nice. Just the Ooh. They're making an official plushie. I mean, it's because there's like a lot of weird people who are like screeching for him to be back, even though he never mattered, never did anything, never had much of a character. I don't know why people love Knack the Weasel so much. Like, at least Mighty was actually, you know, playable in the game that wasn't just Sonic the Fighters. If Knack was actually playable in another game, I don't know. Beyond me, anyway. All three. Oh, fuck me, that wasn't the straight wall then. Says he doesn't read the comics. Oh well, fuck me then. Just don't pick them up. It's cool. The game he originated in. Fair enough. I mean, if it was just he was a bit cheeky in like little animated scenes between levels, I don't know that's necessarily what I would call a full character. Now we're going Turtles. Oh, the racer actually is pretty fun, and also, you know, I think he's a bit easier to navigate. You don't have to creep. Could use the Fang. Fan? It's in my head now. It's a little dangerous. I don't know what way lets you boost across the water. I think it might be around here. You can like boost across those buoys. If you do, a giant fish comes up to destroy you instantly for your viewers. It's not as wide as that about day one, but just any sort of water sprinting I will respect and take. Fuck. Ah, well. Commit to water. Oh, fuck me then. He drifts. I thought I could just boost along his sprint, but he drifts it a little bit. Ugh, I'm not even touching the stick there. A bit more active than it was back in the day. But I guess it's become a local industry now. Ow, almost. Sonic Triple Trouble for the Game Gear. Oh, that's why I don't know. There's more info. He was named Knack during development, but was renamed Knuckles. Named because Knuckles was made around the same time and they were too similar. Okay. The European and American version of Triple Trouble is still named Knack, but it was changed to Fang in all regions whenever there's anything else. He must have been like referred to as Knack in something else, at least that I saw, like in another game or another media, maybe one of the collections or something. Because I only ever know him as Knack, and I haven't played Triple Trouble. People calling him Knackles. Wins all the Sonics. Yeah. If I ever get like a capture card, I can put my PS2 on. I can like bust out fucking what is it? Sonic Mega Collection Plus and see the stuff in that, because I remember that being a decent collection. Give me a sec here. Water. He was Knack in the Fleetway comics. That might be what I remember then. He was Knack in that, and then probably most UK stuff would just refer to him as Knack anyway. Sonic Chronicles of the Dark Brotherhood, never. You'd have to give me like actual money to do that. That's when I opened the Patreon. Still do. Oof. I never owned it, but I saw enough of it and I heard enough horror stories. I heard enough horror stories, I was like, yeah, I'm never getting that. And then I saw someone actually play it relatively recently. Well, I say relatively recently, actually, that would have been like fucking 2 years ago now. And then I was just like, oh dear. I was a kid, but I lost kids, yeah. I think I only ever owned Sonic Rush. I never even played Sonic Rush Adventure, the second one. I only owned Sonic Rush on the DS as a kid. Same thing with like Mega Man and ZX. I had ZX and then just never got Advent. I didn't know Advent existed at first, actually. Pretty sure they did release Advent here. It wasn't because that was the time period where sometimes publishers just wouldn't give you their video games, and there's nothing you could do about it as a child, anyway. Saved by the Orca, although given it's an Orca that might have been trying to eat you and just fucked up. Ooh. Yep. Yeah, don't go for that long, actually. Yes. Whee. I'm just thinking about it, there was also the 3DS version of Generations, which I never owned, but, you know, it is its whole own separate game with its like, unique bosses and levels even. I'm kind of curious about that. If that's ever good on an emulator or whatever, I may just partake. Heaven knows it. But, you know, not at the moment. We're getting the proper. By the proper, I mean the one I play. The main one I know is like Big Arm from Sonic 3 as a boss, because I've heard the remix of that from it, and that's godlike. To the point where I'm kind of like, oh, you should have put that in this one as well. I'm glad it slows down for you, it's really nice and considerate. Ooh. Hello, dedicated. Mushroom Hills has gotta be better. Yeah. Fang the Sniper supersedes all though because he was named that in Japan the whole time besides during the development of Triple Trouble. That is my treatise on Purple Weasel character. The deep lore of the deep Sonic lore comes out now. Fitting because it's Generations. BioWare game needs to be an awkward sex scene where Sonic and Amy just stand in front of one another while rubbing each other's torsos. Oh god, I could see it. I could see it. It'd just be terrible.
So I think we've pieced together more of what's happening, and it's not.
Shit's fucked. And then the tiny tails and the little voice goes, shit's fucked.
When that thing goes through time, it tears space apart, leaving the areas empty and dead, and sticking them in the
Those are some familiar looking places, aren't they?
the Sonics
Well, actually, no, the first one isn't, but that second one is to us
returning color and life.
recently.
And I guess we have to run like there's no tomorrow, or there won't be a tomorrow.
Damn. Deep shit.
Thank you, my friend. Beware, for I have looked into the soul of our enemy, and I saw only darkness.
For some reason, they just gave Espio like the greatest possible voice in line. Like he just has a fucking amazing voice. It's for that like one line and one line in the final boss fight, and that's it. And it's just like this voice actor is so good. This voice actor alone makes me wish you could just rip off Ninja Gaiden or Gaiden, sorry, and fucking that'll do it. I still like it's only from Ninja Gaiden. It's the only one where I like because I've heard it said as Gaiden before. I just keep saying it as that. Hello, buddy. Like I don't have that issue with Raiden. I don't have that issue with any of the rest. You're Lord of the Board. No, I think that'll unlock skateboards. So you might as well. It's basically just jump at the edge of everything, and then that's how you be a skateboard master. Destroyed. Please, I beg of you. No truck this time, it's dead. I don't know why. Well, all hell's loose. Goodbye. You can't turn around on a skateboard, as all true skateboarders know. Oh, forgot. Can't do it that quickly. There we go. Man. The A rank time is like super generous. It's really only like the fucking S rank time is a bit tight. This is the same one. Let's go to... Wait, hang on. Where is it? He's in here somewhere. You. I don't know why Shadow wants to just annihilate Sonic at the moment, but he does. It's now is the time in like the space void to destroy Sonic. Yo, the shot. Bye. Oop. Collect the ball to charge your super. Bye, Shadow. I think we both just passed it? I think we both just passed it. Yep. Then you get both. I do appreciate that it plays live and learn here for a while. Although the boss of this section really should have been violated. Perish. It's more satisfying when you don't destroy him in the middle of the level, so he's got more rings. You just tear all the rings out of him bit by bit, and then just punt him into the air. It's a fun fight. Shadow can get both, and then he does his super where he just fucking hunts you down, and you have to like escape him for like a certain amount of time. But, you know, when it comes to a fight of boost, how can you lose? Just hold the boost button and laugh. I think this is time trial. I guess drifting. I'd rather not. Oh yeah, this one's odd. You say he shadows you.
Ninja arts, camouflage.
Oh no, he does have lines here. You have to like
How dare you?
shine light on him and he goes "Ugh," and then you just thwack him. Does a big fucking meaty smack.
Must focus.
Get destroyed, Espio.
Ninja arts, camouflage. You got it.
Thwack.
Ninja arts, camouflage.
I wonder why that didn't work. Oh, he's moving, that's why.
Ninja arts, camouflage. Ninja arts, camouflage.
It's just the smack. Why can't I? There we go.
Ninja arts, camouflage.
I wonder if I could. It probably wouldn't let you. Oh, he just teleported into the light of his own accord. Dipshit. And that's Espio. Ninja, but you're camouflaged. No. Let him dream. Golden Ones is music. Toxic Cues. Excellent. I forget which one gives it, but there is one that lets you get Sonic R. His music, like the, not Sonic R, the, well, it is. But I mean specifically the, there's one that lets you get Sonic Boom, and there's one that lets you get, fucking Supersonic Racing. I don't remember which. I think this is Giant Enemies. No, this is Terror from the Deep. Okay, let's try it. I think this is the one basically, or, you know, don't go out of bounds or you'll perish. But you get to run along water. Or you'll just drown if you fuck up the drift. That also happens. This might have been what I was thinking of, actually. It's this whole section where you have a little bit of earth, so you don't have to worry about it at all. There it is. It comes up so suddenly, it's like, oh fuck, that gives me the willies. Yep. Yep. Fuck it, live on the edge. That's hard work. Some help. I can't see it. I think this is, yeah, that's tricks. Anyway, this boss. For this thing, like, you can be... It's not the one you know this boss for. Exactly. There's implications about this fight that are very funny when you think about it. But yeah, it's chaos. But yeah, basically, you needed to be supersonic to do this the first time, but now Sonic doesn't need to be supersonic anymore. So his power level has increased significantly since Sonic Adventure. Is the takeaway here. I help. You just need the power of boost, and you can achieve the same effect. It's all because Sonic couldn't boost back in Sonic Adventure 1. Yeah, exactly. He needed to learn how to boost to run on water and punch through Chaos's flesh. Watery flesh. I do kind of wish you could use the Lightspeed Dash just on like, all strings of rings, like in the old ones and other ones. Because it would just make this, well, A, more fitting, and B, it would just be cheekier for sections like this. So I wouldn't have to keep spending the boost. On the other hand, the boost is very satisfying, so, you know, swings and roundabouts. Boing. I said, I do think the original version of Open Your Heart sounds better. Now Chaos is having none of your shit, he's just gonna punch you as hard and directly as he can. And like in the thing, it transitions to like the Doom music, although really, both in Sonic Adventure and here, it should have like Open Your Heart start in the final phase. Oh, or just play for the entire fight, either or. Sonic Adventure is just start Open Your Heart in like, you know, in the second part of the fight, in the final phase. Here, it should just be playing it for the whole time. Yep. Only attack targeting. Goofed. You get pushed back before the last boost segment. There's a weird little bit of checkpoint, and they couldn't checkpoint you at the start of the platforming bit, so they had to put you two just before it. Which might be an engine thing, I don't know. It seems like an easy one to get, so it makes me think it must be an engine thing. Yep. Bonk. Yeah, even doing it with the homing attack, it's just like, yeah, nah. Sonic has just grown more powerful in the time since. It's like our Goku doesn't need to go Super Saiyan to beat Frieza at all anymore. Same exact thing. It's identical.
You brought back quite a bit of this world.
Came at a bit of a moment there.
You're doing great, Sonic. You mean you're doing great, Sonics? Right. I may never get used to that. Oh!
I do like you can see Modern Sonic put his hand out to like cover Little Tail. Dude.
That monster sure didn't like that emerald.
They never do.
Those things have come in handy in the past.
Yep, that's a bit underselling it a bit, isn't it?
We need that emerald. Sonic, you should go over there and check it out. I bet you can bring that Chaos Emerald back just like you brought back our friends.
You have the power of the planet within you at this
We're gonna
moment.
need all 7 emeralds. You guys have your work cut out for you.
An adventure's no
He probably would have. Especially because they just harness their energy, but in a way that you aren't putting them in a machine that's going out to fight. So that way they're at no risk. Just keep them in the background. Or yeah, just grab one, blast it into space, and hope no one ever realizes where it is. Alright, it's time for like a redemption arc before we've actually seen if I can play the corresponding game on stream. No, I've been stomping already. Welcome to Crisis City. It's from. Honestly, I am legitimately surprised they decided to give Sonic 06 a level in this, but it's good that they did because the Crisis City levels are actually pretty good. Some of Generation's better levels, and they're all pretty good levels. That's saying something. Also, the music remix is really good because it's basically an entirely new song that just has some of the like instrumentation and kind of the melody of the original, but it's just so much better. To be fair, 06's soundtrack was pretty good, but Crisis City was a bit of a lacking like track in that one. There's no His World. Apparently when you get it into space though. Now if you tell me you get it into space, they'll just chaos control it back or something. You need to like get it there and then not gloat about it. But he's not gonna do that because if he can't gloat about it, what's even the fucking point? Ow. I thought I was like trying to get out of range of that. Hi. Oh fuck it, man. I'm just trying to drift into the afterlife. I make that I can. The jump just feels better than it did in Colors Ultimate, and I guess Colors, really. And also, without the need for a double jump, you just jump better. Like, you jump higher or further, feels like. And the game is better designed around it. Can't light speed dash those, don't be tricked. Why? God damn you. You stomp it down, you wait. Boop. There's actually nothing here, but it's fine. Ow. I don't. Ow. It's all going to hell. It's very easy to get stuck in the Wii gap. But also, that is the thing. Because it's mimicking 06's the aesthetic for this, everything is just kind of a lava blob. And that can sometimes be a bit hard to make out against the other lava blob enemies and lava background. Yep. That's just me being an idiot. Nope. This one has, kind of fittingly, a lot more speed traps than usual. Some of these are just, you know, me with a homing attack though. Ow. That's just unfortunate. That's also unfortunate. It's all going to... Why? It's all going to hell. Oh, didn't mean that. Accidentally double tapping the button. Or like I'm holding it just enough to trigger. I think what it is, I'm like instinctively trying to do the double jump because I played Colors most recently. Oops. There we go. It is also just a tricky level. And now the fire tornado. I think. Oh, fuck me. This one is kind of like. It's probably been like others probably directly acknowledge it and all that, but I think this is like the most overt comparison Sega themselves have made, where like a lot of the boost gameplay and segments and stuff really were meant to be the. What did they call them? The Mach Speed sections from 06. Like, that was kind of the blueprint, basic stuff, idea stuff for essentially what Unleashed boost gameplay and all that became. And, you know, I think even if they actually had, like, time enough to make it out, it probably wouldn't have actually evolved into that by itself. So in some way, like, you know, just because if they got it working, control and all wise, they pretty well probably like it, and they might try to keep it. Basically, yeah, 06 drawing so the boost games could fly. Because it fucked all that up, they had to reconsider the idea, restructured it, made the whole game about it, and we got the boost games, and this works out really well. What in addition to the current chapter, it's not bad, but sometimes I really wonder what the author is thinking. Okay, they maneuvered the story into no one knows how strong the MC is, trope for no reason. There's not someone to hide his strength, quite the opposite. Yeah, he probably weren't having mock battles. He seemed to be like, you know, if he's like a sort of guy to study all of it, especially, like he'd be the sort of guy to be like, yeah, no, I'm pretty good at this probably. Especially if he started meeting other people and be like, yeah, you know, I can do that. Can't everyone do that? That should be what it is, really. Like, just the whole, like, can't everyone do my insane, like, hell magics? I just thought that's what everyone could do, and everyone's like, oh, fuck, why? Instead of naturally resolving it. Oops. So, I'll have to read that when we go, when we have a part where I'm not having to... So basically, I thought level. That's the only thing with these. They require the full brain for, like, 2-minute chunks. too fast for me to pull out on. Whee! This is also a really good remix. Again, because it's kind of just an entirely new song. It also sounds like Bowser in the Lava Sea. I think it's Bowser in the Lava Sea. Game's having a moment. Please. What's happened? I can't move. The controller is just rumbling. Okay, now I can move. I can't jump. The controller's still rumbling. Hang on. Turn the controller off. And the controller on. Why is A not working anymore? What is happening? Why is X jump? Hello? Left stick is not... The controls of... Oh dear. What happened? You're gonna have to bear with me a minute here. I think I need to restart the game. Whoops. Like, it's just changed the controls. Like, X is now jump, Y is now spin dash. For whatever reason, clicking the left stick in is start. Yeah, hang on. Actually, this is a prime opportunity. I'm going to quickly run to the toilet. Be back in a minute. I should do this. I was going to be like after this level anyway. Give me a minute. Right, back in a minute. Go back to main screen. Okay. Sonic, you fucked up. Wake up. Luigi came into the room to fart. That's probably what you heard, because he is sleeping on his tower up there. If you heard a little like fart noise, that might have been him turning around in his sleep and grunting to himself. Please, I beg of you, I'm hitting start. What is going on? Why? Sonic, why? Oh god, what happened? So, stop playing. I'll hit play. We're going to go to configure, because I think I need to do that again. I actually didn't hear anything besides the heat. Oh. Find it funny. It's flipped back to keyboard for some reason. Like, Xbox 360, come on. Xbox 360. Oh, this wee thing is so... Can you actually see it? No, you can't. It's a separate window. It's very slow and low. Yeah, it's keeping all my other settings. Okay, maybe that's enough?
Sega.
Okay, yeah. For whatever reason, I guess it just... It somehow inverted the Xbox controls, and then the second time it just flipped back to the keyboard controls. Pardon me. I might need to put it on the washing machine in the bathroom. How big is it? Is it like a small dishwasher? It's not like a actual big, like, washing machine size one? Alright, let's try that again. The thing works now. The level name works now. Oh. PC port is mostly fine, but it's a little odd in some spots. Oh. Full size won't fit my part, fair enough, yeah. Makes sense. So it's fair when it's just used there as well. You don't need it like full size one either. Oh fuck me though. That works out. I hesitated and paid the price. If you have the fire shield, this level becomes trivial. Because you can just stand in all the lava and go through the flames and just not care. I think you need to do a side mission here to get the fire shield though. Yeah, you would. I guess when you think about it, the game just suddenly like shitting itself like that is, you know, the Sonic 06 experience. So, you know, if we're emulating, if we're emulating the level, we might as well emulate the experience a little bit, just a touch. I need to see if like the copy there was a copy of it I saw on eBay actually from a reputable seller. I need to see if it's still there. But I had to double check about I imagine Xbox One controllers probably aren't backwards compatible. Why is it doing this again? Oh no, it's done it again. Is it just this level? Okay, X is jump, control stick still move. Pushing in the stick is this. I don't know what's happening. It's just the 06 curse, I guess. Fuck it, I'll just have to try it like this. We'll see if it unfucks itself when I get out of the level. The next boss is also a modern boss, and you know, the next optional Chaos Emerald boss is also a modern Sonic one. So as long as those controls behave themselves, I guess Crisis City Act 1 is just cursed. Wow, the fiery wind. No, come back! Would you believe it's a little awkward having to adjust which button you're using to jump on the fly, especially when that button used to be your fucking spin dash button. Yeah, because it just said A there, so the game is still fine, like underneath, I guess, but the controls are goofed here for some reason. I wonder why. This is a very weird glitch to have. Box can fit 6 sets, so 6 glasses, 6 plates, and 18 pieces of color. Yeah, that's plenty, man. That's good. Well, still X. That's right, you never need to return.
Your help, Sonic, but thank you. By the way, you seem to look less spiky.
Her eyes are incredibly reflective, Jesus. So are his, actually. Would you call it a slip up? Everyone got wrecked. Okay, A is now Y. And it's still, yeah, the flip controls apply to other Sonic as well. So we're gonna close the game. We're gonna fucking reconfigure it again. Hope this doesn't happen a third time. Yeah. They're just, you know, like, oh, another dimension rush, and like, wait, hang on. People really like her, and we really like her. Let's make her, from the future. It's like, why? Have consistency, please. Okay.
Sega.
are back. Classic Sonic entry. I hope it doesn't invert itself again. If it does, then it's spread it out of Crisis City, and I don't know what the issue is. PC Gamer. We need to do a challenge here. Wait, no, we don't yet. We need to beat this. That was only, yeah, we need to beat these two. I was presumptuous. Yeah, the question marks here, so that's fixed itself. I don't know what's happened. This is a bit familiar, isn't it? Oh, you know, a bit more, bit more detailed, but in different ways. This one isn't the. If it is a remix, it's like basically just very close. I fucked up. It's all over. It's the unleashed version of the robots. You love to see it. They have like lovely little animations now with it twirl their swords and shit. This inexplicable barrel pirate ship that wasn't here in Spagonia, but it's here now. Running up the clock tower. Been very. I don't think they do it, but it'd been very funny if they. God damn it! If they changed the red medals to the Sun and Moon medals just for this level. But they don't. They really should have, though. Just because. Section just entirely lifted from Unleashed. I think it's the exact same pattern too, actually. This whole bit's new, but it's fine. Fuck the extra life, we don't need it here. These levels had full time to be developed. So there's no need to patch up trouble areas. Give an extra life. Oops. Forgot about that bit. This is basically the big boss from Colors, actually, isn't it? Alright. Rooftop Run, you know, it's a different variation, but it's still extremely good. It's like fucking Unleashed Rooftop Run. Because Chip is currently inside the planet core, Vector is our character for this one, because he had nowhere else to go. I do, again, look, it's a very jaunty and very fun version of the track. It is really good, but I do ultimately prefer the more, I guess, pure version of Rooftop Run music. I think it's not here, it's like, after these is, like, I think the next checkpoint is the part where I accidentally, like, fucking blast effected and, like, sped through the level dimensions or whatever and skipped this entire section. Like, back there a bit. Could probably still do that, I did it entirely accidentally, I could never figure out how to do it again. Something about holding the control stick and hitting jump when you let go of the spin dash at exactly the right moment. And basically you get boosted all the way to like exactly here, if you do it in the right spot. I do think like best time clears and speedrunners use it. Yeah, of course they would. Boogity boogity. When you think about it, classic Sonic is the Warhol equivalent here. I beg of you to jump a second time without being punched in the face by the robot's tiny Sonic. Yep. How do we proceed here? Yeah, that's right, we need to drop down and have a game of Donkey Kong. Ow. Welcome to hell. When you think about it, this means that Donkey Kong is Italian in this world. It all comes together. That was unreasonably close. Oop. Get on top. No, maybe the spin dash a bit, I don't know. There is a way to make that roll. Oop. This bit can be a bit tricky, actually. Not here, but like when we get up to the clock face. Especially if you have an issue with the camera sticks, because I remember it being able to do that sometimes. This is a fun reinvention of these guys. Fun twist on them, probably is a better way to say it. Fucking, the spin dash just keeps ending, like, before I think it should. Here we go. This is like, it's a wee bit awkward. Wind the clock. Eat shit, Eggman. There's a bit of flying battery. Goodbye. Why is DK Donkey? Is this handbook made for the American market? The first 14 pages are just a list of very stupid warnings. Warning, you could use knives in the dishwasher. They have very little faith in... Either they have very little faith in the people buying them, or they've had a very unfortunate history of customers. So they need to cover their bases as much as possible. And just say, yes, it was made for the American market. I feel a who-ness to this act. Baxter doesn't even address the fact that you've changed. He just knows. He knew already. He was ahead of it. He's ahead of the curve. Alright. Also very familiar. So yeah, the controls didn't invert during Rooftop Run, so it really is as Crisis City is cursed. Yeah, this is the one where if you use the Rocket Wisp, which you will get like later in the stage, in certain spots you can skip loading triggers and just be playing on an invisible level for a bit. I don't remember where you can use them to do that, but it's not that hard to do if I remember right. Like you could theoretically stumble into it. It's just very fun. I mashed the shit out of Y and it just didn't happen. Planet Wisp is also the longest of the levels in the game, fittingly, because it's the last main regular level. Like, it goes quiet for quite a bit compared to the other ones. It's also, interestingly, the most dangerous level. Well, you know, beyond Crisis City destroying your controls and requiring you to reset the game. You touch the cursed land. The forbidden land of the abandoned timeline. Here we go. There's a free game on Golf Cruiser. Hey, Major, what is it out of curiosity? Oop. Ow. Ah, fuck. Right, wait for it. It would have just punched you in the face if you tried. Yeah. I forget where it is. You basically need to... You might need a skill actually to make like enough speed to get past some of these bits by yourself or use a specific path, but you can do it. Oh, why? You know, we're cursed down to the slow bad path. Fuck. Might involve it. Oh, we're just shy. Oop. Sick. I mean, fair game. It is the nastiest level. This is the hard one. It's the last one. Oops. You can reach that, you fucker. It might be around here. If you use it on one of the railway cars, you might be able to do it. Let's see. Everything is bad. You take me back around, or we just like stuck into like a rat path. Okay. No. Actually, it might not have on PC thinking about it too. Come on. It's always not going to be here. Underneath the thing still. Fuck. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone terribly wrong. I don't know what it is. I don't remember. It's been a while. No. Right idea, just wrong part. Oop. Things are called caterpillars. Oop. I mean, it's a good pun. At least I think so. Help. Oh, fuck me then. Just fuck me then, alright. Why even live? Fortunately, you are constantly going up, so even if you do fuck up, you're just stuck on a lower path that takes it a little bit longer. And you can't like fall. Well, maybe in some places you can fall all the way back towards the start, but for the most part you can't. I think Gretzky again. Sadly not. There's another wisp in here, but it's in classic Sonics. Big spikes. Vicious murder spikes in back there, so it isn't it? Ah, is it? That's nifty. Man, like, fucking 3DS version, it really is like its whole own game. We do need to see that at some point. Looks sick. I mean, that one's me, but still. Ah, well, fuck me. Interesting, though. Alright, be free. X-Morph Defense Complete Editions. Third game they're giving away this winter sale. There's one more coming. Ah. Just shy. One of those small dishwashers you're supposed to put in the counter or something. It doesn't have a water tank. Instead, you're supposed to plug it into the water spout like a normal dishwasher. Ah. Oh, yeah. That might be a bit awkward. That is interesting. Ugh. DS fuck, it has the Bio Lizard. And I need to like fucking get an emulator going and find out this is the deadly secrets of 3DS generations. Yep. Spikes. Surprise, Spikes is just exactly as murderous and glorious as it is in the yellow one. You can touch both of those checkpoints if you turn the right way. Yep, just shy. What? I guess because it's a platform to descend. This is a good remix of the track. You think it was cosmic for the team doing this one, considering that, you know, it was also the most recent game they'd done anyway? I believe that big of you. There we go. Oh god. Please. The DS version does not have friendly, okay. I was overselling the 3DS version, destroy him. Well, I already, you know, like no fear, just continue on because you are a spiky ball of doom. That was unfortunate timing. All of this is very unfortunate. God damn it. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. Fucking. Come on, stop. Yep. Yeah, it does really fit Sonic in general, so it is surprising they never brought it back, really. Like, I don't think, like, Forces had Wisps, I don't think like, Forces actually brought it back either, did it? I legitimately don't remember, because a lot of the levels in Forces were, like, 3 seconds long. We're going off script. Please. We're going completely bonkers. I am back. I just going backwards? I think I'm just going backwards. Where's the thing? Oh, there it is. Nice, didn't make sense. Okay. I wasn't gunny enough. That's probably it. Couldn't shove it into the you know, the create a character's gun, so fuck it. Lord knows they weren't going to make levels that implemented it when they could further control Sonic's base movement set. Yep. I wish it just gave me a faster version of the Spikes music. God damn it. This one. Honestly, I kind of would have liked if color zone levels were a lot more involved and lengthy like this one is. To be fair, that would make an entire game of this would be quite significant. To be fair, so. Dude. As the rockets fly out and bomb the native environment. I feel like the area of Gridani has much more level 20 to 30 moves than the area around them, so. Well, yeah, actually, like, some of the areas of it, like, some parts of the forest are actually quests. Like, so, like, a lot of the higher level stuff for them is actually closer to the 40 range, I think, just because, what is it? Just because, how would you put it? It's like Limsa's stuff comes a bit later. It's like a sequence like around like the level 40 stuff is where you do a lot of the Limsa stuff. You'll find like a lot of the late areas of like Thanalan as well, like the old Oz zone. I like that too. Boost. Yeah. Especially with the way EXP is now, you'll be leaving in your 20s anyway.
That was very scary, but being with you makes it all better. Yeah! Hey, you look different.
I think this is like the most reasonable Charmy's voice has ever been. Challenge activates up here. Alright, we get up. Over here. And just to be cautious, I think. No. May have to start. Oh yeah, go over here. Oh, hey, hello. See, this is like Silver has a reasonable reason for thinking, like, you know, for fighting. He's like, are you a fake? You might be a fake. Everything's weird and bad. Whereas Shadows is like, I'm going to fucking kill you. What could have been with these two? Yes, it's so of a reason. God damn. That's good. That's right, you need to wait for like stuff to bounce off of. Hoist by your own petard, again the meaty smack. And he just goes bouncing forever. You cannot handle the speed force. I do wish you could just slam into him like you could the Unleashed bosses. Crack. Now I'll show you. Oh, there we go. Up. Camera. There we go.
Give up.
It's no use. It was very fun, you know, fun for certain kind of fun, in 06's first fight against Silver as Sonic. He can just stunlock you into a corner and you'll just have no answer for it. He can just grab you and throw you, and then if you hit the wall in a certain way, you come down too close, he'll just grab you again. It's awful. This is fun though.
Meteor smash.
Crack. Now he just falls into his own junk ball to be crushed. Ah, perish. Died harder than Shadow did. I know, right? Where was this level of psychic power when we were playing? You could pick up a fair amount of shit, to be fair, but like, you could never create a giant crap ball and just throw it at things. If you could, that would rule. Actually, wait, hang on. Yeah, Crisis City, please. You'll do. Rand's gold the fox.
Call me with the Y button. It's me.
Alright, yeah.
Here goes.
You turn a brick fire for you, because this thing is fire. Surprise.
I got this. Here goes.
Fucking. I wasn't sure if I could do it during that. Which you can. She actually comes out pretty fast. I guess she just does this kind of auto-target the next flame if you're close-ish enough. I should hurt enemies too. Oh, fuck. Dragon Age Origins, or sometimes you join your group out there, fight, or characters leave and fight against you. When they're in your group, they're always 20 times weaker when you fight them. Yeah. That kind of thing is classic. I do have a one of the many reasons I appreciate like Final Fantasy IX is there's a boss who has a move that's so powerful it can basically one-shot you all the time when you fight them. And then when you actually do get to play as them for a bit, and when you use it, it still just instant kills things. Like, it's not even a death effect, it just does that much damage. The only drawback is, you know, they're nigh beholden to MP, so you can only use it like fucking 3 times. There's a short sequence and all, but still. it still does just nuke things. Yeah, it's ideal. You can they also have a move that reduces your whole party to 1, and when you use it on enemies, it does reduce them to 1 as well, so you can then just brain them and be done with it. But again, uses a lot of their fairly limited MP. This is Rooftop Run. Actually, I just realized, let's do the cursed one. This submission sucks, if I remember right.
Think you can keep up with me?
Back there wants a fucking roof. That's why it sucks. If it gets past you, perish. Oh, damn you, Vector. See, he can hit it through terrain too, because, you know, perish, small child. Yeah, it's over. We're not doing that. Just fuck it. But yeah, that one is bad. Help. Rooftop Run. Yeah, fuck it. I might miss all the barrels. Maybe. Actually, maybe not if it is kind. Resist urge to boost relentlessly. Resist urge to boost relentlessly. I want them rings. Please, catch up to me. Oh god damn it. Oh, that's that one, fuck. Help. It's fine. There's more than we need. It's fine. Oh. Everything is fine. I should go get the keys though, shouldn't I? Did I get this key? I think I did. I don't see it above, so I must have grabbed this one. The standstill will tell me. Yeah, I did get that one, so just need to find wherever rooftop rooms is. There it is. Whoops. This is the only thing. They make getting to the planet Wishbone's a bit of a nuisance. E music, yes. Or where'd it go? You coming up here? No. I wouldn't. Hang on. I'll have to hit the bell again, but otherwise. Palm tree panic. Your Wisp. Fuck it, that'll do. Defeat Shadow Sonic. Ghost Sonic. I don't think it's a full run of the level, it might be. The 5-minute timer, it's probably most of the level. For sure. Or probably, yeah, no, it probably is the whole level. Fucking light speed dash. Spicy. Goodbye, Ghost Sonic. He'll be back. He'll catch up pretty quick. He rubber bands pretty hard. That plus we're in the little platform section now. Yeah, he's catching up. Or else it only counts like horizontal progression, it doesn't count your vertical. Oh, for fuck's sake, this is where I perish. He also doesn't take the same path you take necessarily, I think, so he might be ahead of me a wee bit. Who can say? Fucking. Oh, why? Am I going backwards? I better not be. I've gone backwards. Fuck's sake. Start over. Cosmic Sonic. Planet Wisp is a tricky level in that way. It does loop back on itself pretty easy in the way the other ones don't. At least in the factory part anyway. Which I guess is commentary. Here, 1 second faster. I don't know what the lightspeed dash wants from me. I'm hitting Y. I'm wondering, and I wonder if the controls are okay in that regard. There we go. It must be, because I worked in the Heroes level. And, you know, that I worked in Speed Highway where I needed it to get over a gap, so... It might just be something about the nature of that one being in the air coming out of a homing attack. But fine, cool, that works. Oh, red. Okay, no, you just continue. Okay. Oh, why? Fuck's sake. Alright, this time don't get turned around on yourself. 8 seconds is the worst. Ow. Oh god, no. I am annoyed with myself on that one. I'll sooner take the starting from the start than like the checkpoint reset there. Oh please. Right, there he is. You can see him a little bit. He's basically just regular Sonic, but, you know, faded out a bit because he's a time trial ghost. Just gallop. Yeah, it works out basically the same. There we go. Guess it wasn't hitting it as I was lined up with the rings properly. No worries, Hammer. Thanks for coming and watching. Oh, I really should have waited. Good night and sleep well. I relentlessly fucked up my sleep schedule lately, so even after the stream ends around my usual times, I will be awake for a while, probably. That's a hell of a lot better. Although I'm pretty sure that it saves your best time for that, it's not just your last time. If it is just your last time, then that's not as lovely as it looks. Oh, pardon me. Fuck's sake, I hate these rockets so much. Oh, for fuck's sake. Colors level would have the weird, awkward platform jumps, wouldn't it? Oh my god. I keep thinking I land before I do, and then I homing attack, and everything goes wrong. Yeah, just about. Fuck's it. The homing attack, please. It's a bit too sensitive there. Please. For my liking. Need a third button that lets me control homing attack sensitivity. Hell, it's fine, it's cool. Homing attack sensitivity, and basically what I mean is I can just slap it up and down to make the cursor come or go away. Where's the... there we go. That would be a nightmare, wouldn't it? Being able to flip the homing attack sensitivity up and down on the fly. Just give me a foot pedal button for it. Fucking... Yep, come on. Alright, come on. There we go. Oh, it's busted. That's good. I'm now doing the level properly compared to my disastrous performance earlier, which was still an A rank, I think. Yeah, I saw that. Fucking... It does emulate colors well because a lot of the level is the side-on view in that regard, but also, you know, it does kind of emphasize well, like, the rest of Generations levels are less aggravating. Oh, for fuck's sake. Less aggravating and, why colors needed a bit of a slap. Much rather be back to the 3D sections at this moment. I didn't know you could ride one of these before. There we go. Hey, why is the homing attack not working? Well, I've already fucked up enough to not get the S rank, so not that it matters. You just need the win. Why did you not turn around fully? Goddamn you. Creature. Must have gone all different paths. I don't remember just needing this many rockets up to the top. I think this is it here. Well done, yeah, B even. Damn. Where is the... That's right, it's here. Give me the wisp key. This is a really good fight to... You can, like... A really nice thing of Generations is that you can, like, set it to use whatever song you want during levels, even ones you haven't done for the first time. And this is actually a really good one to get Sonic Boom for, because it just lines up with all of it extremely perfectly. Yeah, look at there. But we don't have it, so... The actual music here is decent, though, because it's an unleashed boss. It's like the Eggman final robot boss before Dark Gaia, but now as an actual, like, entirely different fight. I say entirely different fight. It's a fight you could have actually had in Unleashed if you were playing as Daytime Sonic for it. But, you know, you were playing as the Warhog for it, so you had, like, it was a very different fight. It's interesting to think about conceptually, is what I mean. Didn't see that. Still the same idea though. Get up to Eggman's visor and wing him. Here goes. He loves saying change your pace here. That's it. Come on, what up? I don't remember him doing this twice in a row, actually. Ow. Fuck, I don't remember this one actually. Yeah. Oh, we're not coming to the end of the track? No, we're not. They were in the side on view again. There is a bit with a dive, if I remember right. Maybe it's after the next hit.
Time for a change of pace.
This is my hero. It does a bit, yeah. Not there we go. It's like the diving part in the fucking actual Unleashed fight. Only he's like really actively trying to fucking shoot at you this time. He goes Dresty's brother. Oops, goofed up. I didn't realize I wasn't attacking. Gamers Reddit for Peggy 3-year-olds. I think it might be 7. Peggy 3-year-olds. That means like they don't know what parallel is. Please, I was right in range. Goddamn you. I think it's Peggy 7. Mind you, like a 3-year-old absolutely couldn't play this, so... No! It is neat. That one feels like it was a like kind of like the alt concept for that boss, where like if it was a daytime boss in Unleashed, this is how it would have played. A really fun one. We're pretty late to be seeing Eggman in the game when you think about it. We heard him earlier, but we didn't see him.
I can't believe this. I was supposed to beat you this time.
I'm sorry. I didn't get that memo. I beat you every time. No, seriously. We beat this guy every time. It's like it's our job or something.
What's Eggman even doing here? I thought you said he'd been kidnapped by that big weird thing that sent us all.
I wonder what's going on. Well, there he goes. Bye.
He was kidnapped. This is getting stranger all the time.
Egg Dragoon. It is funny because the Egg Dragoons one is just the Eggman theme from like Sonic Adventure 2. It doesn't really give away that's the Sonic Unleashed robot. Emerald. You know, I have all 7 Chaos Emeralds. And we can just go right ahead and that's it. Repair the gears of time. Plug it in the bathroom unless I get a thing that splits the water supply in two. In the kitchen I can plug it in, but I don't really have the space for it. Suffering and chaos, I'm afraid. Should give me enough, yep. It's the giant Dracula like portal over here. Give it a wee minute so we can absolutely get around to this. There we go. 7 emeralds in hand. We spin the gates of time and reveal the portal of the hell creature. Of the Super Dracula. It does look like something out of Secret Rings, kind of, with the way it's a giant mirror that like lights up with flames and all that. Take all 7 emeralds. And face. Red. Doesn't seem to be able to pump out the used water, so it has to be above the drain. Ah, okay.
Okay, whatever you are. If you want to avoid an embarrassing beatdown, you better give up now.
You're not in a position to demand anything.
Surprise, he's piloting it.
Eggman! But how?
Actual surprise. It's OG Mega Drive era Eggman design, but in 3D. Genuinely delightful surprise.
It will be my pleasure, most excellent and efficacious Dr. Eggman of the past.
Also, it's the same. It's still Mike Pollock for both, same voice actor,
I
just
stumbled upon the
punching all
primordial form of
himself.
this unique creation, which I discovered had amazing abilities.
He's
even
drifting
I
through
have
space
never
after
been able to
colors.
master.
And
It
find
could
a
erase
magic
time and
hell
space.
time-space
I then
warper.
had the brilliant idea
like,
to use my
"Oh."
discovery to undo my previous defeats. In order to perfect it, I needed the help of somebody as smart as I am. The only person that smart is me. Oh, you are too kind, my dear future self, and I was happy to help. I captured your friends, flinging them through time to bait my traps.
But the more your monster tears through time, the more damage you do to the world.
The world? I'm going to own the world when I'm finished with Sonic!
There's the queen.
Wow, will I really get that crazy? We'll see who's crazy after I
I like how you
destroy
only think
both
that's when he's
Sonics.
crazy. The whole time
Forever.
destruction thing
You
to
mean
kill Sonic.
after we destroy them? Less arguing, more destroying.
Destroy me? You and what mustache?
Like, all
I
that's
beat you all the
fine, but
time
they're
by
laughing.
myself,
That's too
and now
far.
There's 2 of me.
Then I'll have twice as much fun defeating you.
Keep moving.
Move all you want. I'm still going to stump you into a blue jelly.
Marvel movie line. There's a bit of that to the writing by the color writers, honestly. You didn't have any rings, fuckwits.
That was just to soften you up. Now it's time to meet your doom.
Do it, Sonic!
Come on, Sonic! Smack him!
Not you.
You've got this, Sonic.
Shadow's voice just sounds weird.
Who are they? They are
He
insignificant.
doesn't know. Who
You
the
have
fuck?
power, Sonic.
Focus your spirit.
We're with you,
Yeah,
guys.
Shadow's voice acting not so good.
You, Sonic.
Don't give in, Sonic.
I know you can do this, Sonic.
You can
Battle
win,
Sonic conspicuously
You always
absent
do.
because he's dead.
Time to scramble some
I think
Eggman.
it was
Super
actually
Sonic
Dragon
style.
Ball Z soundtrack at the museum library. Bottom Shadow was weird, yeah. Alright, it's time for the fight. Diameter.
Sonic, can you hear me? I worked with me to modify these transceivers, even though we're in different dimensions.
You can see the rings. Point them out to me. There we go.
We'll do this one together.
Charge in and hit the core.
Like swap between Sonics. Like you have a 3D view or a side-on view. It's a very awkward fight because none of it really makes sense. You kind of just have to make it to him, as all the while everyone keeps screaming about homing shots. Like, look how lazy they are. They home extremely weakly.
It's attacking.
Look out.
That arm comes on
He goes outside. Probably generally a good idea for you to go outside. Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't there a thing you can shoot the other one? There is. I don't think it has any real use. Maybe it's for busting these, I guess. But... It's just a very weird and awkward fight.
That looks like a homing shot. Be careful, Sonic.
Now we'll...
Looks like a homing shot.
Careful, Sonic.
Ow. And you just kind of rub against it a bit, and that makes him go. Arrgh. Sonic 4 theme for 5 seconds. Why? Because they had nowhere else to be, so they needed it somewhere. Please go up. I don't know why he's like slamming against the bottom, but he is. It's one of those ones where it's like, did none of you like test this fight? Like, not even just for like the mechanics of the fight. Did no one go like, maybe the constant screaming about these really slow homing attacks is bad? Maybe it would get a bit annoying.
Switch and go after it.
For some reason, he just kept screeching to the top of the tunnel or bottom of the tunnel while boosting there. Missing all the rings.
It'll take more than that. To defeat
Looks like a homing shot.
Be careful, Sonic.
now we'll finish it.
Get caught by that, you won't be able to move.
How about this?
That looks like a homing shot. Careful,
Like,
Sonic.
it's for every character too. They got every voiced character to do it. It's like, why?
Careful, Sonic.
Yeah. Get back in. For some reason, this didn't screw up any of the rings there. There we go. We're back to 50 at least.
Looks like a homing shot.
It is just a bad boss. Just very weird and awkwardly designed. For whatever reason, just sometimes I don't seem to move up or down all that well.
Time energy is building up.
The fuck does that even mean? It means he's stopping time. Tokyo Automare. Sonic can move and stop time a little.
Watch out for the laser.
To wait for other Sonic to come back so I can fucking swap back.
Looks like a homing shot.
Careful, Sonic.
It'd be nice if it was a better indicator for where the ring trails are going to be.
Time will slow down. The flow of time will be restored.
Tokyo will go for this.
It's a warping arm attack.
Where are the rings? rings. I cannot fucking see them. I can't see them until they're right on top of me, where they suddenly whip out of nowhere. I may die. Well, you can't break them with that, so I guess that's the thing. But it takes so long to come back, the rings are gone. Goodbye. Wow. Hold boost, but you will never fucking see them again. They say, but they don't actually do anything. Please, I beg of you to let them do it. Right, we got a whole bunch there, so that's something at least.
Looks like a homing shot. Careful, Sonic. Switch and go after it. It's attacking. Look out. It's a full-on attack.
Is something the matter?
There's a bunch of rings. There's no real indicator for what like axes they're gonna be on, so it really is just kind of good luck. It's very difficult to see any of them here. I don't know if there's an option to turn voice acting off. Any which way, you'd have to go out of the game to get access to it. There's an option to turn off more child hints, but there's no option to turn off these. This is just suffer. It's like pretty much the only actual bad spot of Generations in this fight, because it's just like, what were you just thinking? Even your controls are kind of weird and inconsistent. You just kind of zoom. That's why we're playing the modern stages hard. He says when the modern stages kick the living shit out of the classic stages. People say the classic stages are better, or there's weird children who can't handle like even a basic like even a basic level of speed. There were some rings there, apparently. I hate it when Cream talks. You'll always know it's her, because she's the only one who refers to you slightly differently. I really wish the rings were a lot more visible. I wish they shouted out rings to you. It would be so much nicer. I wish Sonic wasn't just sometimes like magnetized to the walls of the tunnel. Looks like a homing shot. I don't know, man. I'm not sure. All those rings just fucking vanished. God damn it. It's very hard to tell what layer of space you're on. I cannot see any of the rings. Until like it's too late. There we go. can see me collecting the ring. We're now basically fine if I can catch back up to it. Now we're extremely fine.
Looks like a homing shot.
Because of references on two special stage where he was. At least there you were consistently on it, whereas here it's just sometimes you'll get sucked out of the middle of the tunnel and just grip onto the edges and can't escape.
It's attacking! Please get out of the way, Sonic! Like that arm comes out of nowhere!
Finish it! Finish it!
You won't be able to move if it gets you. How about
That looks like a homing shot! Careful, Sonic!
Smash and boost a bit, because that seems to get you going a bit faster.
keep dodging or you'll get crushed?
I'm dead. Or is it? Is it not a 3 hit? No, it's a 4 hit. Maybe 5.
We'll end it!
Sonic, press left bumper
Oh yeah,
and right bumper
this.
at the same time to combine your powers.
Tries to throw a sun at you, and you destroy a sun, and then fucking destroy him. Fusion. It was near 6 minutes, and it's, like, you know, if I hadn't died, it'd have been an S rank. I don't know, like, I don't know how long you have to be in that stage to not get full time bonus. It might be like fucking 10 minutes.
I'll admit, you weren't half bad, Sonic.
Not bad! Are you kidding? He was
Destroyed.
all great!
He has been defeated.
He collects how many? Wow, where does somebody put all those gold
He
leaves?
eats them.
You know what? I don't know. I
Don't
keep forgetting
ask.
to ask.
Sometimes they're used as money.
It was great teaming up with
If you stay here, you're
learned
going
a
to
few
cause
tricks
like a
that'll help
time
you out in the
paradox,
future.
except when you
I mean,
come from
the
like
past.
fucking,
You know what I mean.
you know, they come back in forces. That makes sense because you can play as Tails, yeah.
Dude, sweet! And you're only gonna get better!
There's our ride!
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, Colors was also one stream. Like, pretty much after Unleashed, I became content with
Enjoy your future.
being okay
It's
with the
gonna be
main story
great.
being short, as long as, like, the levels were, like, pretty replayable for score or whatever. But, you know, it's also pretty easy to S-rank generations fully, so, like, you know, you can, like, you know, fully S-rank it within, like, 5 hours. It's fine, because they are very replayable, like, just for fun, I would, like, replay shit like Rooftop Run and all that. The credits medley. Well, showing footage of each game that the current bit of the medley is from. And also, you know, the level that was lifted for, pardon me, lifted for, Generations. I think as level music goes, they haven't really, they just struggled to really top Chemical Plant. Like, they peaked extremely hard really early. His choices are better. But I don't know, like, well, the 3DS shows. Mushroom Hill, and apparently BioWizard. I don't know, like, what any of the rest of 3DS one had. That's not nosy. I bet it still has Green Hills on. Alright, reissue. 3DS. Already said levels. Levels. Just show me a list of the levels, you monsters. Actual assholes. This is the point of these fucking fan wikis if they just won't give you a list of levels. There's no point to any of this. I don't need all this like giant summary waffle. Oh my god, why? Controls are actually welcome because more of these things could be do a service by giving you the controls that you need. Alright, stages. This is just... Fuck it. Can I have the 3DS version? No. Excellent. Oh wait, hang on. There it is. For the 3DS version of the game, see... 3DS. How is the contents listed done? No, I stop. It keeps like, fucking like attaching to images. Like, go to hell. I just want you to see. These things are horrible to navigate on a phone. Holy shit. My phone, anyway. Stop covering the entire screen. Fucking right. How have you moved me back into the fucking main version again? I swear to God, I hate wikis so much. Green Hill Casino Night. That's always been go away. Jesus. Green Hill Casino Night, Mushroom Hill, Emerald Coast, Radical Highway, Water Palace, Tropical Resort. So in Tropical Resort is very funny. Where's Tropical Resort from? You get the Sienna and Red Wisps, which I think is like a lizard. Tropical Resort. Oh, right, that's the tutorial entry zone of colors. Okay. Yeah, I knew about Big Arm and Biolizard we mentioned. Egg Emperor is the Sonic Heroes one, isn't it? Yeah. Let's take this. Emerald Coast, that was Sonic Adventure, yeah. Radical Highway was the Sonic Adventure 2 one. Ah, yeah, I remember that one. Water Palace, Tropical Resort. We will never escape Green Hill. At some point, though, we'll probably crack out, like, you know, get a 3DS emulator set up and find that ROM and make sure it works with the controllers and all that, and then we'll see how it goes. If it has like touchscreen and shit, I'll be very upset. But I doubt it would though. But the 3DS, a lot of them were just like, I can't be bothered with this anymore. Big Arm, Biolizard, Egg Emperor, Tide Eater. Yeah, that sounds nifty. Maybe at some point. Yeah, Generation's really good Like, it's kind of sad because like right after this was like has a perfect compatibility rating on Citra. Ooh. Maybe I will then. But yeah, like it's kind of sad because like right after this they decided, well, it's time, and binned all the boost like formula stuff right around the point they basically got it perfect. Like, it was basically perfect here, you know, like they didn't have any double jump shit, like, you know, it's just homing attack. Boost felt really good, they had a general idea of how to do levels, more or less. And then they were like, okay, let's replace everything and try this, like, weird, what is it, like a parkour system or whatever it is in Lost World. And to be fair, I haven't played Lost World, maybe I'll even enjoy it. As you often can't, like, instead of, like, forces, you often can't take people's word on these things at all, honestly. No one likes it, oh well. You never know. That's cute. Thinking about it, given the way, like, Generations directly leads off of colors, it's gonna be extremely funny if, like, Lost World actually has it be, like, they just found the Deadly Six in the void of no color or life. Someone said the gameplay was alright, but they hate the game just because of the Deadly Six. I wouldn't actually fault them. Those things are fucking awful, like, just hideously ugly, all of them.
And it'll be the exact same time when you ask later. There is no time here! Let me just say that this was a brilliant plan that you came up with. Don't get too self-righteous.
And then, you know, after Lost World, by the time of Forces, they had, like, binned most people. Like, I don't know if they've binned, but like, they lost a lot of the Generations team. So they were stuck with a lot of newcomers and people in charge who weren't entirely sure what they were doing. And then the entire thing fell apart. So hopefully by the time of Frontiers, like, you know, they're kind of like, okay, let's actually reorganize ourselves for a game.
I've always enjoyed telling people what to do.
So our review said the music was bad. That's kind of the thing, yay. That is kind of the thing, like, a lot of reviews about Sonic games, especially from mainstream sites, can basically just be ignored out of hand, because a lot of them will just deliberately go out of the way to say they're bad, unless they, like, they're a 2D Sonic. Not because of any actual faults they may or may not have, but literally just because it's the same way, despite, like, Ubisoft being, like, a den of sex pests and, you know, sex criminals and rapists. Like, they will just always uncritically, like, republish every statement they make and then give all their games an 8 out of 10 despite them getting actually worse and glitchier and bad. Like, more poorly made each time. But, you know, it's shit like that. You just can't trust sites like that for a lot of these things. It's not about actually giving any genuine names or anything. A lot of them it's just repeat whatever will, you know, make either us money from advertising or just, you know, whatever we can get away with for hits. Yeah, that's Generations. Extremely good still. It was funny seeing the Casino Night DLC after all this time and it's just a pinball table. I was kind of hoping it would half actually be like a bit of that, but also half like an actual Casino Night level. I didn't need to be so considered. I need to like consider it so much. Or the 3DS one. Is the 3DS one like actually a Casino Night level? It's very funny. Pardon me. I had to get into the bathroom. I don't think I'll need to work out anymore today. Jesus. Fuck, actually, yeah, how heavy is it? If it's that heavy, then fuck. I mean, I guess it could be worse. It could have been a big one. It just freezes there. Hang on. OBS has moved the chat out of the way because it's become perturbed for some reason. Actually, you know what's happened? Like, for whatever reason, everything's acting like a fucking desktop resolution has changed. And I swear to God, if Sonic on Sonic Generations is changing my desktop resolution in its configuration, I'm going to be upset. Just play the game at 1080p without fucking with anything else. It's not that hard. Plenty of things do it. Yeah. That's me for the night. I think the problem is how unwieldy it is. Okay. That's me for the night. Up next, either it may be tomorrow or maybe the day after. But the only reason that tomorrow is something else comes up, or if I just can't be bothered, it will be Lost World. And then after that, I'm probably going back on my little. It'll be back to the longer gaps between streams until something else like seizes my passion and frenzy. As I might actually do like Sonic 06, but I don't have a 360 copy of it. And the 360 isn't taken out, and also we're coming into January, which means everything will get disrupted again at some point. As that's when I have to fucking cover everything, tear up the rest of the house. Like carpet on the landing, everything emptying out, do more tearing up and shit. Then that's when they'll come in and actually do the goddamn heating and new radiators, and then after that is when I have to completely empty this room again. We put everything back together again, and then I take everything out of this room again for getting the floor in. And then, then it's replacing furniture with the new furniture I've had for months now. And all the rest of it. But who knows when in January that is. They're coming out to actually do a check on our heating system on January 7th, and then presumably sometime in the week after that they might actually just go like, okay, we're happening now. It never ends. I just want this particular strand of work to end. I just want my room back. I just want an actual environment of my own back properly. I want a fucking floor. This one is still warping in places. There's a specific spot over here, like in front of the computer, that distinctly cracks every time I put my foot down on it. I'm sure one of these days I'll forget myself, put it down, and there'll be another hole in there again. Because that's just how it is. The 14th is night. I know, because we're the 27th night, but on Christmas Day itself, I got midnight, I got in with a queue of like 40. Because everyone had fucked off to do Christmas things. And that was heavenly. Boxing Day was kind of the same. I don't know if today would be. Everyone might just be back now. It's only a mild nuisance, because the raid series being out now, you can only do you can only get loot from it each fight in the raid series once a week. That's gonna be a bit of a nuisance. I could just spread it out over the week if I need to. Yeah, tomorrow or Wednesday or whenever. That's right, fuck, I also go back to work next week. It's this week is the last week of my lovely 4-week holiday. Oh. Fuck. Well, January sucks. That's just the long and short of it. January fucking sucks. Well, yeah. Pardon me. Yeah, Lost World next time. Good night. See you next time. You have time to play some 14 in one day this week? Yeah, I should do. The main thing will basically be if I'm awake during the day, because today I woke up at 3 p.m. because I didn't get to sleep to 8 a.m. I'm gonna like starting tomorrow. I'm actually like setting the alarms up to like break that and start like refixing it again, so that I'm not dying. I'm not having to go through a work day next week on literally zero sleep. Especially given I'm probably going to have to use a decent amount of leave over January. It should be fine. Well, that works out. If that's the case, then yeah. Well, we'll figure out a time for it. Because one, like, Lost World will be like my last stream for a bit, just because, after that, it's like, it'll just be whatever my fancy is, or, yeah, pretty much whatever my fancy is, or if anything comes out that I feel like I want to stream, I'll just launch or whatever. Ugh. Throat hurts. But, yeah. Good night. Good night. See you about. Bye.